So, We Day. It wasn't really what I expected it and wanted it to be. I mean, I got this really cool t-shirt and these bracelets, but just overall, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. Because, like, it just wasn't. Because it's like it's a big sort of motivational speakers and singers and stuff, if you don't know, that go, and the only way you can get in is when you do service projects and help people and all this stuff. And so me and my class that is going to go and do service projects and eventually maybe go to Costa Rica and do some of these service projects over there too. So we got tickets and went and stuff and saw the motivational speakers and saw the performers like Carly Rae Jepsen and the Jonas Brothers were there to perform. And it was just not what I wanted it to be or what I expected it to be, because I thought, based on all this stuff, it was supposed to be very moving and very all this stuff, but I guess I understand why it's not like that for me, because of the fact that I already am motivated to go and help people and do all this stuff and do all these service projects and all this stuff. So, I guess that's why it wasn't very moving to me, because I'm already moved and want to go and do this stuff. And just, I mean, the only two actual people that I liked and saw that were there was Molly Burke, who is blind, and talked about how she was bullied and all this stuff and was against bullying and just everything. But then, like everything else in it, it was very commercialized, where she talked about all this stuff. And then she's like, and now Green Giant is against bullying too and all this stuff. And it would have her whole speech would have been perfect if it ended with just about her and didn't go on for another 10 minutes to talk about Green Giant. And like with everything else, it was just so commercialized. And so, I mean, I get why it was commercialized, because they're the people funding for it to be here. But I wish it was toned down a bit, and not every single thing had to be about one of the places funding it. And I mean, the only other speech that was very moving and all this stuff was Spencer West, who is, if you don't know who he is, you really should look him up, because he is an amazing guy. And if I remember right, his wasn't commercialized, and that was perfect. So if every other speech that went on wasn't, it just would have been so much better. And then on the other side, with the speeches that weren't commercialized, the Queen of Jordan, oh my, you're very pretty, and I'm sorry, but your speech was so long and so, I don't know what to say, because that was the other thing where I sat, and the people with microphones, they talked way too loud in the microphones that you couldn't understand what they were saying. So with the Queen of Jordan and her whole speech, motivational speech, going on so long, and her talking so loud, I couldn't understand anything that she was saying. So maybe her speech was really amazing and really good, but I don't know, because I couldn't hear it or understand anything of what she was saying. So, and just the whole We Day thing with it, I don't get why, because it's for, I mean, I get that it's for, trying to motivate people to do all these service projects and get involved, or as like a reward for the people that did. But the whole reward thing for me bugs me, because what I've learned with all my service projects and stuff that I've done in the past, that you're not supposed to get, or not supposed to really expect to get, a reward for the fact that it's supposed to be, it's a reward in itself to do this. It's supposed to make you feel good, and that should be enough of a reward. So to do all this stuff just to get here as a reward, I think is completely pointless. And just, why? So for me, next year, We Day comes back to Minnesota, I really don't think I'm gonna go, because if it's gonna be like it was this year, I'm not interested at all. So my question for you guys is, if you would get involved and try and change anything in the world, like hunger, bullying, air condition, pollution, anything, what would you change? Leave it in the comments below. Also, please subscribe to me, which is also below. And bye!